Hello. Hi everyone. Thank you very much for coming out today. I'm wearing a special outfit because today we are in a special occasion. I have a suit on with very long sleeves to make sure that I can keep beating the British allegations. Hello. It's not perfect, but it is what it is. It's also quite a crumpled shirt, but it was the only one I could find. No, I'm not wearing a tie. You guys ain't seeing my chest today. So yes. Welcome everyone. For those of you who do not know, a year has passed to the day where Mr. Ike Eveland decided to say that he loved this brand of cheap toothpaste tube, pink, fishy, salty caviar, made me try some, and I thought it was so horrible, I almost died. You can hear audio of me rushing to the bathroom to vomit. Well, I didn't vomit, but I felt like I wanted to. I spat it out into the sink. I was like, pear. Ah, the smell was bad for me from the beginning. And since then, I've, well, I was already a bit of a foodie, but I've become more of a foodie since then. I've been very interested because, according to my research, actual expensive caviar does not taste like that. So what I've done is I went out on a long trip yesterday to find a store where I could buy some. I'll put my hands in frame so you can just see me while I'm talking. So it's all worked out fine, as I was hoping it would. I've managed to secure 2 tins of caviar. One is called Beluga. It is sort of the main Beluga brand. I've got a 50-gram tin, which I've heard is actually more than I thought it was. So, when put together, both tins of caviar, one's called Prunier Noir, I think, and the other one is called Beluga. Together, this cost me over £500. So you guys better be generous today. This is an expensive stream. Tootsie Token Phoenix, thank you very much, you. Okay. Yes, caviar is considered the ultimate indulgence, and I need to prove to myself why. Because if what I tasted in April last year was anything to go by, an indulgence is not quite fitting the bill. I would call it a form of torture. But, first of all, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to close the webcam because I have tried opening the tins of caviar with my gloves on. I can't. I legitimately can't. So I'm going to have to take my gloves off, open the tin, and then put them back on again. They're so tightly packed, which I guess is good. So, once we've got this sorted out, I'm going to walk you guys through the whole process, because eating caviar, from what I've researched, is actually quite an extravagance, and there's a lot of steps to it. I've never done it before, because I don't really like eggs that much. I had to learn how to hard-boil an egg today, so that I can shave some egg whites, which apparently you need to have with it. Oh god, do I need like a utensil to open this with of some kind? Hold on. You guys, how do I open these? Has anyone ever opened a tin of caviar? Ugh. I can open it? No. It's like a little thingy. I can open it. No. It's got a little lid. Hang on. Like, it looks like the kind of thing you could just pop off. How to open tin of caviar. A little pressure between the lip of the lid and the threading of the base will break the seal and pop your caviar open quite easily. Right, well I should fucking hope so, because I don't have a can opener. Between the lip of the lid and the threading of the base. I think I know what that means. Ah! Pull out a coin. Oh! Or a church key bottle opener. I've got a couple of those. Hang on. Do I have a coin on me? I have a load of Japanese yen that I didn't spend. I guess, you know, save it up for a hopeful next time. Hang on, everybody. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm gonna go see if I do have a bottle opener somewhere. Wait, where was the... That should still be in this room. Where's the one... Where's the one... Oh! Wait! Wait. No. Oh, I've got an idea. Hang on. Where is the one... Where is the one... Yeah, there it is. There it is. Let's try this. Let's try this. Okay. Got a little can opener here. It still has the cork from the wine on it. Let me get rid of that. From the watch along we did on my birthday. Little bits of cork going all over my room. I'm very equipped to be someone tasting such an expensive food, aren't I? Oh, I'm so smart and so clever and so... Alright, let's try this. There it goes, there it goes. Okay, got it. Oh, shit. Alright, there it is. Alright, allow me to reapply my gloves. Oh god, they're really sweaty now. You know, I've got a pack of like 500 gloves. I'm just gonna get some more on. They were not expensive. They were just, you know, cheap Amazon gloves. This is also great padding for the stream, honestly, because, I mean, trying 2 tins of caviar is not going to take that long. Oh god, it's actually crazy to like look at it with my own eyes, because I know how fucking expensive this was. I took the labels off the tins, because obviously we're not allowed to show labels and icons on streams and stuff. I've actually forgotten which tin of caviar is which. Hang on, wait. Does it say on the bottom? I don't think it does. Never mind. I've forgotten which is which is, you know, very appropriate for someone trying an extremely expensive type of food. Oh, God. Do I deserve my position? I'm at least making it funny. Oh, I'm scared. You guys, I'm really scared. So one of these, the Beluga caviar, because Beluga is like a real name brand caviar. Beluga is a real name brand of caviar. I believe it's Russian, but I'm not sure. 350 pounds, that one cost me, and the other one was 150. So, alright. There we go. Let me just quickly check everything, make sure this is all hunky-dory before I turn it back on. Looks good to me. Okay. I like sorting my my little plate. Oh no, I've got creme fraiche on my fucking finger. Ew, 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 no. I am not the cream man. Ew. Okay, here we go. Before you behold caviar. There it is. Fish eggs. More specifically, sturgeon eggs. So, from what I am aware of, the way that this works is that I take a spoon, and I take one of these. This is called a Bellini. This is the preferred pastry of choice to have caviar on it. And then what I would do is I would grab a little dollop of creme fraiche. Hold on. Scrape that on. So, okay. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I don't want to drop it because it's got a load of like creamy stuff on it. Then a little spoonful of egg white. Like so. Put that away. And finally, this is a special spoon. This is called a mother of pearl spoon because, to my knowledge, metal can react. Caviar is very delicate, and metal can actually react with it. And it can change the taste. So, here we go. Oh god, it's a bit of a mess, isn't it? So, from what I know about caviar, because I've been doing my research, because you gotta do your research when it's this fucking expensive. When you have it, you need to eat it all in one bite. And I've seen videos of people tasting caviar. This is the right amount. This is the right amount. Don't worry, guys. I've done my research. This is the right amount, okay? You need to have a big spoonful, and I'm going to do this properly. You can't just sit there and nibble on it. It's a very expensive indulgence, and I deign to treat it that way. I'm nervous. See, I'm already less nervous than before, because after opening the tin, unlike last time with the pink caviar, I can't smell it. That was the thing. Ike's caviar was, it just came, as soon as he brought it close and started putting it on the toast, I could smell it from across the fucking room. This seems to have a much subtler smell, so I'm shaking when I pick this up. Okay, hold on. That's an interesting smell. It's a little bit salty, but it's very delicate. I'm not quite so scared of this one. I'm not quite so scared. Okay. Everybody take a good look. This is a lot of caviar, but this is the recommended amount to have with a Bellini, okay? This is an expensive indulgence, and I'm going to indulge properly. To those of you who have followed me on my journey, since I had my first experience with shitty caviar, I want you to know that I am scared. Yeah, this one bite probably equivalent to about 50 quid. And I have to eat it all in one bite. It smells good, actually. It smells good. I'm actually really scared. I'm actually really scared, because if I have to spit it out, I don't really have anywhere to spit it out. I have a little, like, glass to my left. I also don't have any water. I should probably go and get some. Why are my hands shaking? I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous, because this was like the source of so much pain. You know, it reminds me of when I went to I probably told this story before, like when I went to a Swedish crayfish party, and I was like forcing myself to eat crayfish even though I didn't enjoy the fishy flavor, and then I threw up because I drank too much, and I just had like fish flavor from the vomit on my tongue the rest of the day, and I think that was the day that I decided I never wanted to have fish ever again. But I've changed my mind since. Japan changed my mind about seafood. I love sashimi. I mean, the thing is, I've had so-called red caviar, which is really just like cod or salmon roe. I've had that, and I really like it, so maybe I'll like this as well. Everyone, this is a proper dose of caviar going into my mouth right now. That's really good. Holy shit. That actually doesn't taste like fish at all. Oh my god. I think I put a little too much creme fraiche on there because that was most of what I could taste. But underneath, it has like this nuttiness. You know, it's really not, it really doesn't taste like fish at all. It's also not salty either. I know there are types of caviar that are salty. So this one is very soft. I think that I'll put a little less creme fraiche and egg yolk on it this time, but this one I believe might be the one they told me about. So the noir, what they describe this as is one that melts in your mouth. So what's interesting is, what I know about normal caviar is that it supposedly sort of bursts and pops in your mouth. This one melted. So I'm going to have a little more of this, but with less creme fraiche. I'm actually really fucking happy. That was really delicious. Does it taste like money? Oh, if it had better. Once I'm finished with this next one. Oh my goodness, it had better. Okay, hold on. Just a little bit of creme fraiche this time. Nah, that's a little more than that. A little more than that. Just a little more than that. And some egg white. Come on, like so. I'm almost out. I'm almost fresh out of egg white. Oh no. Okay, there we go. I'm excited to try more of this. And to think, this tiny tin, I'm almost done. Like this tiny tin, I've gotten a little bit of it. Oh my god, it's very filling though. It's very filling. Okay, here we go again. This one has less creme fraiche on it, so I should be able to get more of the original experience. Mmm. Oh. Oh. That has such an incredible flavor. Oh my goodness. I'm really starting to understand this now. Because I never got why it was so expensive or why it was so rare. I just... Oh. It's so difficult to describe the flavor. The flavor is like... It's nutty, yes. But it's also kind of creamy. It kind of tastes like butter, in a way. It sort of tastes like very light, fluffy, delicious butter. How expensive is it? So this one, I believe, was about £150. The next one, the Beluga caviar, is about £350. So very fucking expensive. I would not have bought this if I wasn't doing it for a stream. You know, business purchase and all that. Ugh. I want some more now. I want some more now. I want some more. I'll have one more serving from this tin. And then I'll move on to the next one. God, what's surprising about this is how filling it is. I mean, I would figure that it would be like a little sort of, you know, not like a light snack or anything, but in the way that fine dining often is, the way that it's a very small portion that, you know, you just enjoy the flavor and move on to something else that is very expensive. So, okay. This is another one. I'm gonna see how this one. I feel like I've gotten a good balance of everything right now. Okay, here we go. It really does melt in your mouth. Oh, God. That's so nice. What the fuck? In the span of like 5 minutes, I've eaten like 100 pounds. This is nuts. It feels so weird. Ah. It's been a little bit of a spillage, but it's fine. Some of these guys back in the tin. Some caviar expert would watch me doing this and they would fucking have a heart attack. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. The thing about caviar is you're really not supposed to have it. You know, you can technically put the lid back on and store it, but you really shouldn't, you know. It's supposed to just sort of be a one-time indulgence. Okay. You know what I kind of want to do? I kind of want to try it just on its own. Like, just Bellini, no creme fraiche or anything. So, eat the caviar by itself. Yeah, I think that's the plan. I think that's the plan now. So without the usual trimmings, I wonder what it tastes like. Because that way I can figure out how much of it was the caviar itself, and how much was the, and how much was just, like, other stuff. You know, the trimmings. Okay, here we go. This is just a little bit of caviar on a Bellini with nothing else. Here we go. You're right. It is much saltier once you take the trimmings away. It is very salty, but nowhere near to the point where it's like insulting or like offensive or anything. Unlike that fucking Oh, God. Jesus Christ. So I had some stuck to my finger. And I just quickly licked them off. They really melt in your mouth. They just disappear. Oh, wow. Okay. I'll get a few more bellinis out. I have a little packet over here. Hold on. Hold up. There we go. Okay. Did I cook those pancakes? Nope, I got them from the caviar shop. They literally sold everything I needed. They had the mother of pearl spoon, they had the caviar itself, they had creme fraiche, they had pretty much everything that you would normally need to eat caviar sort of also available, which was really nice. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to give this one a rest. I'd give this a straight... It's a very strong flavor. I don't know if I could eat it sort of often. I don't know if I could, like, go out of my way to have this all the time. But as, like, a rare occasion, fuck, it's really good. Okay, so let's just get rid of some of that. Did you think when you clicked onto the stream that you would see me literally licking my fingers? Wow, what an experience. How happy am I? Oh, what a good boy am I. Wow. Wow, that's such a good flavor. That's incredible. What an experience. Okay. Let me put the lid back on this. Okay. Now that I've got the tin opener thing sorted, I wonder if I can just open the other tin normally without taking my gloves off, because that would be a nice convenience. Hold on. There we go. Break the tab, break the seal. So that was Noir, which is 150 pounds. This is Beluga, which is much more expensive, 350 pounds. I did not think that I was going to spend that much. But hey, life is full of surprises. Oh, there we go. Lid off. So this is Beluga. It looks the same, but this is a much more expensive caviar, and you can tell it's darker as well, which is quite interesting. So, let's begin with the trimming, shall we? I'm excited. I'm excited to see what this is going to be like. Who said they want to be the caviar? When you arrive at the gates of heaven, God will not show you mercy. Alright, creme fraiche. Egg yolk. Oh, sorry, egg white. And caviar. Here we go. All right. I'm about to put almost 100 pounds in my mouth. Here we go. Beluga caviar, let's see what you've got. Will it be better or worse than the other one? Send your answers to P.O. Box, wherever the fuck. Ooh. Definitely saltier than the other one. But I think easing myself in with the lighter, sort of breezier one made this one a lot nicer. Still it still, to an extent, kind of feels like eating very expensive butter. But there's nothing really wrong with that, you know? Let me just clean off the spoon, see if I can see what it's like without the trimmings. Wow. Mmm. That's a little bit fishier. Just a tiny bit. But it doesn't really taste much like cheap fish. It tastes kind of like the ocean itself. You know, it's like salt water, but it's very delicate and it's very sort of... Gosh, that's really difficult to describe. Mmm. What makes you think God will be waiting for you? I don't know. Sounds minging. What do you mean it sounds minging? You haven't tasted it. You haven't tasted it. I feel like my body is reacting. Like this feels so filling, even though it's such a tiny little tin. God. I'm actually glad. So, from what I know about caviar, if you are going to like store it and then eat it again another time, you kind of need to make sure that, you know, you need to do it within 3 days, but I don't really have any friends. But I'd like to share this with someone. Maybe I can invite my parents over and I could be like, yo, would you guys like to try some Beluga caviar? Oh, a heart? What do you mean, like this? I love you. Wait, yeah. I love you. Thanks for making me lucky enough to be able to afford an indulgence like this. Even if I am turning it into content and treating it as a business expense, thank you for allowing me to do this, because I've discovered a new flavor that I actually really like. So this one, what's interesting is I was expecting more of like a pop, 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 kind of like boba, but it's very soft and melt in your mouth, just like the other one is. So when I've had roe, for example, which is a much cheaper but still delicious type of fish egg, it usually comes from cod or salmon, it tends to sort of burst in your mouth with like a lot of flavor. So, I don't know. At this point, I'm almost tempted to say that I prefer the roe that I've had with sushi or sashimi, but this... Who is saying put ketchup on it? Get them out of here. Mods, ban them. Don't give anyone any bad ideas. Put hot sauce on the cat. I mean, it's an interesting idea. It's an interesting idea. Try it with toast. I don't have any bread in the house at the moment, unfortunately, but I definitely would. I definitely would. I know that, from what I know, bellinis are like sort of like the worldwide thing, but I know like it's big in Russia to have caviar with toast. So, you know, definitely interesting. All right, I'm gonna try a little more of this. I think I'm ready. My body kind of asked me for a break. I think, I don't know if it's bad for you or not, but it feels kind of like fatty, you know, like a really sort of massive, I keep saying the word indulgence, and that's what, like I hear people calling caviar all the time, is the ultimate indulgence. That's what people say about it. Here we go. Delicious. Okay. I'm gonna mop up my spoon. Ow. Wow. It's really good. Mmm. Yeah, definitely fishier, this one, but I don't think it's fishy to the extent where it's like offensive in any way. Right, here we go. Big dollop of caviar. Here we go. Ah. Definitely saltier, this one. Definitely fishier. But not fishy to the point where it's, like, noticeable. Like I said, it's like drinking the ocean. Can I actually put... It would be really funny. It would be really funny. Some like, caviar expert in chat would lose their fucking mind if they saw me putting, like, hot sauce on a Bellini and then with caviar. But it would be really funny. What's the white stuff? That is my cum, actually. I rubbed one out right before we started so that I could have, like, you know, sort of adds to the saltiness in a way, which is really nice. You know, I've been told that it's a great trimming to have with caviar. No, it's creme fraiche. It's creme fraiche. It's meant to distract from the saltiness. Ha 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 ha. Oh, it's really sort of going through my body at this point. Like, it feels my regular ass body is not used to eating something this expensive. I'm just gonna take a break from that. Yeah. Hi. Hello. Which hand am I holding your balls in? Thank you. I think my suit is pretty hot as well. The sleeves are long, but this is, like I said at the beginning, to help me beat the British allegations. The aftertaste is very nice. I think the closest flavor I could really equate it to is butter. It's very interesting. I guess that might be one of the reasons why, like, I guess because it tastes like butter, it's almost like... What do you mean, my knuckles, huh? Wow. I guess that's one of the reasons why I now very much understand the appeal of caviar on toast, because it would be like buttered toast, I guess. Very expensive, rich buttered toast. Thank you very much for the Aka Super Koni. I just want to tell you I'll become deputy store manager next month of your restaurant and your salary will go higher. Thank you very much for sharing a little bit of that with me. It's some caviar fee for you. Can I take a bite? Of course. Here you go. Here you go. Do you guys want some? You guys want some, huh? You guys want some? Open wide. Open wide. Here we go. You know what I want to do? I don't have any in the house at the moment, but what I want to do is have some of this caviar with vodka. I've heard that vodka is like an excellent pairer, or drink pairing for thingy. For caviar. Just a few of the trimmings. Got some creme fraiche with my bare hands because I'm not bothered to keep getting my spoon. This is really funny. Bowing out the teeth, everybody. Ah. Well, in terms of things we never thought would happen, Vox Akuma tries caviar, supposedly an acquired taste, and just loves it. I really do love this. I wish I did have some vodka for this. I really wish I did. And I could technically, like, order some from the grocery store or something, but it feels like a little bit much to do, to be honest. Pair up with any drink. Oh, you know what? I was going to get myself some white wine. But I kind of forgot. I kind of forgore. You know what? I'm going to go grab some white wine. I think that would make for a really nice pairing to finish up. I'll have a little bit more of this one, store them, and then I'll have some wine, and we'll chat, and then we'll end the stream. It'll be nice and short, no need to drag it out, and, yeah, you know, wow. What an experience. Okay, oh, champagne. But then again, if I have champagne, I have to drink the entire bottle, and I'm not really gonna do that today, I don't think. I don't think an entire bottle of wine is on the agenda for me today. I've been being really productive recently. For a long time, I kind of had like a bad habit of taking forever to, you know, because my brain is made of spaghetti. I used to have a really hard time like responding to pings from management and stuff like that. Like sort of if they needed like a voice pack or if they needed like, you know, my opinion on something, they would often have to remind me quite a few times for me to actually like get around to it. But I've been actually much better with it recently. I think because I've been feeling happier. To the point where today, Manager-san needed something from me, and Manager-san asked like, oh, you know, so we need this in the next few days, and I just did it on the spot. I just instantly did it and sent it, and Manager-san was like, sent the exploding head emoji and said, that was so fast. It's like my proud parent is being like, oh, look at you, he's remembering to do his tasks, which is really nice. So I've been feeling pretty happy about that. Anyway, I think wine would be a really nice palate cleanser, so I'm gonna go do that. Be patient, everybody. I'll be back in just caviar paired with Wagyu carpaccio. Oh my god! Oh my god! The last time I had carpaccio. Oh my fucking god! Carpaccio I don't think I've talked about it much, but carpaccio might be one of my favorite things. What you guys need to understand, and it may not appeal to you very much. Raw meat is better than cooked meat a lot of the time. It's crazy. I mean, some of my favorite dishes, steak tartare, raw beef, sashimi, raw fish, sushi, raw fish, right? I think in my mind, it's probably because the places that are safe enough to serve raw meat tend to be the ones that are more expensive. And so because they're more expensive, it tends to be better food. I mean, you wouldn't buy a raw beef patty from McDonald's, you would throw up. But from a nice enough restaurant, getting like... I think that genuinely, I think it's now in... Blue steak enjoyers rise up! Fucking absolutely. Listen, I very much prefer med rare, but I really, 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 really would insist that blue rare is far better than fucking well done. If you like eating a leather boot, more power to you, but that ain't me. That ain't me. Blue steak is incredible. Steak tartare, I think, is probably in like my top 3 favorite foods now. It's kind of like caviar in the sense that it's sort of like a paste in a way, like it's a little sort of a dressing, and you have it, and it's like very soft, very smooth. You can have it in lots of different sort of flavorings and textures and stuff like that. Steak tartare is like Anytime I go to a restaurant nice enough to have it, I always order it. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite things. Steak tartare is brilliant. What are my favorite foods? I mean, if I was to be like unspecific, probably pizza. Like really sort of like gourmet pizza where it's made. Pizza made with love is my favorite kind of pizza. Pizza from a chain. Pizza like Domino's. It just kind of leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Pizza in an Italian restaurant made by someone who loves pizza, who has cooked pizza for like 40, 50 years, passing the restaurant down to their kids. That is pizza to die for, because they actually fucking care about what they're making. Gourmet pizza, no, not like any kind of like stupid indulgence like that. I just mean gourmet in the sense that it's made with love, you know. Also, hi Mary. Listen, the main thing I want to get across right now is that it's like... Oh, canapes! Yes! Yes, I love canapes. When I flew to America recently on first class, they gave me canapes and they were very, very nice. They were very nice. What was I gonna say? Is Kindred a food? Only if you want to be, baby. Wait, I'm Pac-Man. Oh. A little scratch on my nose.
No, my hair's in my face.
Bruh, it's fine. Everyone knows I'm white. Anyway. Yes, wine and then more caviar. Okay. God, isn't my life brilliant? Oh, someone said they were surprised I hadn't made any sussy hand movements yet. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry to break your heart around that. Hang on, wait. What can I do with that? Hang on. Wait. Like that, and then... See? I think it's great. Alright. Alright, time for wine. I'll be back in a moment. I'm back. You know what's really funny? I went and I got 3 things. I went and I got a wine glass, I got a bottle of white wine, because apparently white wine pairs very well with caviar. And I also got a bottle opener, and literally all 3 of these things are like as reflective can be. So, gonna go ahead and keep these things away from the camera, if that's alright with you guys. I'll let you hear the pop, though. When I take the cork out, I'll let you hear the pop. Come on. Alright. Come on. Lovely. Isn't that amazing? Alright, bon appetit. This is a white wine that I got from Naked Wines called Fiano Puglia. And it's also, this bottle of wine is now covered in little bits of creme fraiche because I opened it with my gloves on. Ha ha. Let me try this. Yeah, Naked Wines. I'm not sponsored or anything, but I signed up recently because my dad recommended it. Naked Wines is really fun because you get like a box of 6 very obscure good wines that aren't that expensive, and then you also get access to like a Zoom call where you get to taste the wine with the winemakers who made it, which I think is pretty cool. It's drawing more attention to like the craft of winemaking than it is to just encouraging you to get drunk, which I think is quite nice, you know. Oh, that's very light. That's really nice. Okay. Isn't my life great? Isn't my life great? Being sat here, getting to hang out with my favorite people, enjoying an extremely expensive delicacy and sipping wine on the side. And it's my job too. Sometimes I just have to pinch myself. It's a very strange job. But it is nice. It is nice. Okay. Let's get that camera back on, because I know you've missed me. Bada boom. There I am. Here I am. Hello. I'm going to have a little more. Just going to have a little bit more of that caviar. We're almost out of, almost fresh out of egg yolk. Not egg, I keep saying egg yolk. It's egg white. Silly man. Silly man. Silly Billy. I've always been a silly Billy. Lord, I can't change. Won't you find my free bird, yeah. There we go. Down the hatch, everybody. Some more caviar. Oh, What wine is it? Like I said, it's called Pugliafiano. It's a white wine. It's quite nice. Do a little dance. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Baby, you kiss my wine. Baby, my heart's on fire. If you refuse me, baby, you'll lose me. And I'll be left alone. No, baby, come on and tell me I'm your own. Huh? Huh? And you'll be left alone, oh baby, come on and tell me I'm your own. I want to ride my bicycle, I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle, I want to ride my bike. What does this make you want to do, huh? What are my hands doing? Doing a little dancey dance. I'm a crab. Little Spider-Man. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. I don't actually know how to do that. Wait. A little, like... Hang on, wait. Oh, I actually do not know how to do that. Wait, like this... Like that? Wait. That's like, oh, I got... that, I guess? Hang on. I don't think that's how it works. Or like... Hang on. Wait, I'm really confused. I don't know how to do it, like... Oh, wait. I think I can understand the principle. It's like that. Oh, yeah, like that. And then wait. No, shit. Wait, hang on. Oh, God. Pointing it towards the webcam is the hardest part. Hold on. My hands are so not flexible. Yeah. So stiff. Yeah. Wait, wrong side. Huh? And then, like... I can't do it. I can't do it. Take off the gloves. No! No! These are my hands. They are made of rubber. You gotta get used to that, okay? You wouldn't want to disappoint me, would you? You wouldn't want to disappoint me, would you, huh? Exactly. We cannot reveal that this man is British. If the world finds out that I'm British, the authorities will collapse on me. My home will be raided, and I will surely die. Chin scratches, yeah. I'm having more wine. I think the interesting thing about caviar right now is that I think it's delicious to eat, but something about it is kind of not sitting right with me. My stomach feels very like, what did you put in me? Yeah. It's weird. It sort of feels like I've had something very rich. Like, you know when you have a dessert? Like, let's say you have an affogato or something. Like a really sort of a heavy, rich dessert, thick sauce, or like more like sticky toffee pudding or something like that. And afterwards it's like, oh, that's so good, but oh, my stomach. That's kind of how this feels. It's kind of how this feels. It's interesting. It's very heavy on the stomach, yeah. It's a new flavor too. I think my brain might just be trying to get used to what the fuck it's eating, because I don't know. I mean, most people probably don't go through the genetic preparation to realize that it's about time they ate fish eggs. But there you go, ate. I said it again, ate. You happy? Huh? Ate, bitch. Can I cover the plate with my whole hand? I can. Look at that. This glove betrays me. It makes my fingers look shorter than they are because it's like webbed in between. Look, that's like a good measure of how big my hand is. It's like slightly larger than this plate. Yeah. Hi. Why don't you come over here? Come over here. Come here. Come here. Well, that hand do, though, a lot of things. You'll have to meet me after the stream to find that out. What a day. What a day. Never thought I'd see the day that I sit back with two tins of fish eggs and I genuinely enjoy them. But here we are. Right, some people are talking about caviar keys on this article. Very rich and high in what now? Sorry, Chris? High in cholesterol. Oh, okay. That's probably what I'm feeling. What's wrong? Is this finger motion, is that distracting you? Is that distracting you? Is that like, does that feel weird for you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm just, you know. Anyway. I'm going to polish up this wine. Kindred Anon, thank you very much for the super. Is your hand big enough for these places, these plates? For these plates? Which plates are you talking about? Shoot me a DM. Don't do that. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, guys, please. So, I'm glad that I've got a I'm glad that I have like a reliable hand cam setup now, because the ones that... Do you guys remember my first hand cam stream? That stream popped off, obviously, because it was when I revealed my hands, but also it was so dangerous, like the way the camera was like... You know. It was very dangerous. But, you know, it was still iconic for what it was. Now I've got one that's like fairly rigid and a lot more safe, so what I kind of want to do now... I kind of want to try like two things. I want to do Smash with like a GameCube controller hand cam, and I want to do Getting Over It with like mouse cam. You know, maybe get a green mouse pad so you can just see my hand and the mouse, and it doesn't cover up too much of the screen. But yeah, it's kind of a fun format, isn't it? It's a nice way of sort of spicing things up. Doing. I think that's quite enough of that. I'm gonna put those back in my fridge for another time. Man, what a day. Want to see more of your hands? Well, here they are, baby. Huh? Con, nene. Con, nene. I'm gonna do the thing again. You know? I like doing this. Fold my arms like a little cat. Yeah. Okay, well, it's been about an hour. There's not really much else to do other than polish off this wine. And I am feeling a little sort of like stodgy after that. It was delicious, and it was quite an incredible indulgence, but I guess being high in cholesterol does make a lot of sense. I love your new look. Thank you. I love my new look as well. I feel very sexy. Just came over. What happened here? What happened here is I ate some delicious food. I cleaned my fucking plate, apart from those last two Bellinis. What am I gonna do tonight? What am I gonna do? I might just try and relax. I feel like I've been quite overworked for a little while. Now that I'm back to work, I've been kind of... Now that I've been back to work, I've been doing a lot of, like... I've been doing a lot more work, you know? So I think just one day, kind of polish up some jobs for staff, and then maybe I'll just play some games, have a little drinky, order some food, that kind of thing. Yeah, that might be nice. Although I don't want to order any food after that. I'm gonna need like some water and a lie down. It's going right to the bottom of my stomach. Okay, I think that's gonna be all for me for today. I had a really, really nice time, and it was quite a religious experience, I'll be honest, to try caviar and to actually have it taste that good. I'm so glad I've conquered my fear of such a weird thing. Where do you keep the most expensive wine in the house? I actually have a wine cooler, and that's where I keep it, so, yeah. I have lots of wines in my wine cooler, and you know, were I to ever have a guest over, if I had friends, I'd be like, oh yes, let me crack out this one. Oh, I've been wanting to break into this one for a while, but it's just for me. It's just for I just look in there and I'm like, what do I fancy tonight? White, red, pog, and then I just kind of do it. Anyway, thank you very much for coming today, everyone. I had a really lovely time eating some caviar with you, tasting new things, getting to appreciate how strange this whole situation is, and getting to enjoy some lovely food, lovely wine, hopefully. that I will enjoy more of in the years to come. Thank you very much, everyone, and I hope that all of you get a chance at some point in your life to try something as sweet and delicious and indulgent as this. So thank you very much, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow for... What the fuck are we doing tomorrow? I forget. What are we doing tomorrow? We're gonna read some super chats and gonna play fucking Garten of Banban. Ay, that's gonna be funny. Honestly, I don't know. I'm having to think. Garten of Banban is gonna be very funny, but I'm really excited about the new Star Wars game, so maybe I'll change it for that. I'm considering it. Garten of Banban would be very funny, and that means we get to do Star Wars on Star Wars Day next week. But then I'll probably need to play it multiple times to finish it anyway, so... You know what? Let's do Star Wars tomorrow, I think. We're gonna start Star Wars tomorrow. And then next week, we're gonna finish the Star Wars game on Star Wars Day. I think that'd be good. Alright, that's gonna be all from me, everyone. I will see you all tomorrow for some super reading and for Star Wars. I'll see you then. Bye-bye. I love you. Where's the Kazook? Where's the bazooka? Where's the kashluka? Here it comes. Alright, guys. Jump scare in 3, 2, 1.
Peter. Peter. The horse is here.